What's going on, car family? I'm Ben Wayne,
I'm Isha Wayne.
and thank you for joining us in another video. Today, we're checking out the 2024 Subaru Impreza. Now, this is a car that offers you a little bit of flexibility if you're tired of some of the boring sedans that are out on the market, or if you don't want an SUV. You have the sporty Impreza RS, and this one is coming in at about $31,000. So Isha, we'll go ahead and start with the power plant, and then we'll get into how the car looks.
Okay.
So underneath the hood, what we're looking at is a 2.5 liter boxer engine. This is a 4-cylinder power plant giving you 182 horsepower and 178 pound-feet of torque. Now it's connected to a CVT transmission, and 0 to 60 occurs in roughly 7.5 seconds. Now this is an all-wheel drive platform, so when you think about it, you're really getting a lot of sporty performance for around $31,000. So let's talk about the looks, Isha. When you first saw this car, what were your thoughts?
Well, to be honest with you, I didn't know it was a Subaru.
You didn't know.
I didn't know. So usually people have this stigma about Subarus, like, oh, they're just those cars, like there's no wow factor. But when I saw this and noticed it was a Subaru, I was like, oh, wow, it's a sporty Subaru. It really hit me, and so I took interest in it.
It looks pretty cool.
It looks really good.
And modernized. So up front, what we have is a frameless hexagonal grille. We have what they refer to as compact headlamps. So you're getting LED headlamps that swivel as you steer, which is pretty cool. And you also have LED daytime running lamps as well, along with flat and gloss black accents. So from the front, it really gives you that sporty appeal without breaking the bank.
Right.
So coming to the side profile, a couple of things. Now, this is all new for the 6th generation of the Impreza, but I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to say, this looks exactly like the Crosstrek. So if you're looking at the Crosstrek, you'll notice that the Crosstrek has a lot of black body cladding on the side profile. This one is all body color, right? It also rides lower, so this has a 5-inch ground clearance. The Crosstrek, you're looking at about an 8.5-inch ground clearance. So they kind of have different roles here. So from the side profile, again, all body color. You do have gloss black side view mirrors. I think that looks great. Those black side view mirrors, kind of break up the monotony. You do have 18-inch sport wheels as well. And Isha, those sport wheels are also coming in with 12.4-inch rotors up front, and you're looking at about 11.2-inch rotors in the rear. So from the side profile, it still has that sporty appeal, sits a bit lower than the Crosstrek, and the wheelbase, I believe, remains absolutely unchanged at about 105 inches. So from the side, you see what you're getting. It has that sporty hatchback look, right?
Right.
Coming towards the back, we do have, LED bulbs mixed with incandescent bulbs. I kind of wish they went full LED. It looks just like the Crosstrek in the rear, except for, again, that ground clearance is a little bit lower. I did notice the exhaust doesn't show in the rear, which was a little bit surprising to me, being that this is sports themed.
Right.
But you do have that practicality. So you noticed, again, this is a hatch. You lift up that hatch, you're going to get about 20 cubic feet of storage there. You drop the second row, you're looking at around 54 cubic feet of storage.
Okay.
So Isha, that usability is there along with that sport feel. So what do you think about the handling?
Oh, I think it's pretty good.
It's a surprisingly smooth ride to me, right? I thought it would be a little bit more rough than this.
I didn't have an expectation.
You didn't?
So I went into this being very optimistic because of the outside. I said, this must be something cool. And to be honest with you, it's very smooth. The handling has been very well. Road noise has been fairly low.
Yeah, the road noise it's fair. It's fair. I've ridden in cars that have this price point that are a lot louder than this on the interior.
Right.
And you might not notice that road noise at first in other cars, but it wears on you.
It does.
By the time you get to your destination, you're like, man, why do I feel so tired? I just want to sit somewhere quiet.
Yeah.
The Impreza is not going to give you that vibe, so it's fairly quiet in here. So what are your thoughts on the interior then?
Well, I think it definitely matches the outside. It's not overdone, not too sporty, but it's giving me that feel. It got some nice side bolstering. I'm not gonna lie, the seats are very, very comfortable, very plush.
Seats are surprisingly comfortable.
Yeah.
Usually when I see cloth seats, I come in to it with a negative stigma, but
Oh,
the cloth
it's.
seats that we got in the 90s are not the cloth seats that we're getting today.
You mean the old couch seats?
Yeah. So let's floor it here. So it gets going.
Okay, that was pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. That's
And it didn't give a jerk.
yeah, it's not jerky.
It didn't do that.
This-
It was pretty smooth.
The CVT in here is not jerky. I've driven
Yeah.
some terrible CVTs, but this feels good.
That
Now-
was pretty good. I could do that.
Exactly. Now coming to the dash, what we have is a large 11.6-inch touchscreen display system here. The processor in here is not the fastest I've seen, but it gets the job done. You do have wireless Apple CarPlay. We got that going for you. And again, Apple CarPlay is really what you use. Nobody really uses the software the manufacturers provide. So that wireless Apple CarPlay in this large display system, which is new for the Impreza this year, looks good.
I think it looks good. It's not too much. I mean, some of the screens in older model vehicles are smaller. I think this is a comparable size. It's not too large or.
It's proportional with the
it's
car.
Good. Yeah.
And you get the
And
physical
you can see, and you get the physical buttons.
physical volume knobs, physical buttons for your air conditioner
Yeah.
as well. So if you want to change the temperature real quick,
You can do that.
You're not going through a series of menus to do
Yeah.
so. Control your fan speed and whatever back down here as well. Coming lower, we do have the USB ports, right, and the aux right there. Okay, got the aux, and then you got some storage here for wireless charging. Now coming further back, we have the gear selector. You have controls for your heated seats. The heated seats feel surprisingly nice.
They're good.
It's cold out here today, guys.
It's freezing.
I made sure I had Isha's heated seat on. We do have 2 cup holders back here as well, and some storage in the center compartment.
But the heated seat, excuse me, it's going all the way back up here, which is nice.
It's
you
nice.
know?
Yeah, it's nice. Coming over to the door panels, Isha, what do you think about the door panels?
Oh, they're soft. I didn't even notice that.
Exactly.
Oh, wow. That feels really good.
So
I think it's a nice touch there, honestly.
So you have some soft material there.
You also have some stitching here.
Contrast stitching.
Some of it's plastic, but it doesn't look.
Yeah, so some of it's hard touch plastic.
Yeah.
But they hit you with this soft portion here. They switched it up.
And then this contrast stitching is really nice,
Right.
actually.
Right.
For this price point, for this vehicle.
Yeah.
Like, I like it.
Right. We also have natural light coming into the cabin
Oh, yeah.
through this sunroof here as
Sunroof.
well. What do you think about the rear seats back there?
It's good.
It's-
I like it.
The design,
Yeah.
it has the duotone theme that you see up front on the front seats. So the rear seats look good there as well. So this is where you feel the handling. This chassis
I'm staying seated and planted.
This chassis is 10% stiffer thanks to the use of ultra high strength steel. You do have dual pinion electric power steering. That's going to make the car sharper. So it's going to go where you tell it to go. It's going to give you a sense of confidence, and it's going to add to that overall sporty factor that the Impreza is providing you with. So again, when you look at it, we have an all-wheel drive platform, a car that's fun to drive. You have the tech in here that you would need. You have the usability, right? You have the storage in the back. You can drop the second row if you want additional storage. And this sporty hatch with 18-inch wheels has a nice look to it. And it's not something that's totally gonna break the bank. I think overall this is a great looking car. And I am really surprised at how quiet the interior is on this one. I can't stress that enough. Isha, any closing thoughts on your end?
I like the vehicle. I truly do. It has actually surprised me. Like I said, a lot of people, their overall feel about a Subaru. I don't know, and honestly, I don't know why, but this is a step in the right direction. I know you said that this vehicle has been out, but I think if more people saw this, You
Yeah,
know, I think it's pretty cool. I
this is
like it.
nice.
Yeah.
So check out the new 6th generation Impreza. It's giving you 26 miles per gallon city, roughly 29 miles per gallon highway. So if you're looking at something that's fun to drive, compact, usable, has the tech, and won't break the bank,
Right.
check out
It's a good
this car.
vehicle.
This is a
It's a
good
good. It's a
vehicle.
good daily driver. It's comfortable. I would drive it.
Exactly.
I would drive it.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And until next time, I'm Ben Wayne, the automotive reviewer that YouTube deserves. I'll catch you guys in the next one.